Am I still detained?
No, I'm releasing you.
Okay.
Yes, you detained. I need to obtain your details, please.
So, you've released me, but I'm re-detained, or?
Welcome to the Audit Authority, where we break down police encounters, the law, and your rights. In this episode, DJ flies his drone near Coventry Police Station when an officer rushes in and goes straight for the handcuffs without clearly explaining any legal power. As more officers arrive, DJ asks one simple question: what law are you using? Their silence turns a simple drone flight into a serious policing controversy.
So, what are you doing?
You are being detained.
For what?
For using...
I'm allowed to fly over. So, you break it?
I'm gonna check that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna break it. I need two officers.
I'm not going anywhere.
I have apprehended the male who's using the drone.
I'm not going to run away. Can you let go of my hand?
Outside of Severn Trent.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
I'm staying here.
That's alright, thank you. Can I put a handcuff on?
I've already... is it necessary?
Yes, it is.
I'm not going to go anywhere. I'll sit down if you want.
No, not necessary. Yes, yes.
I've already spoke to your colleagues today already about this.
Have you?
Yes.
I don't know that.
Okay. But you maybe should find that out before you put me in handcuffs, because you'll be liable for a claim if so.
I don't need to. I told you you're detained.
Okay. I'm not going to run away.
Okay.
I'm not going to run.
I'm still handcuffing you.
I've got the drone in my hand.
Could you please pass it to somebody else?
Can I put it in my bag?
You can.
Thank you. Officer, before you carry on with the handcuffing, I've actually spoke to two colleagues around the corner about this already.
Right.
Filming and droning today.
I need
right.
one additional.
So I'm not going to run away. I'm making a video. Can you let her know to take that off?
Right.
I'm happy to talk to you.
Right, yeah. If
But just handcuff off.
fine. Right, just listen to what I'm saying.
Handcuff off, please. Okay, you're opening yourself up for a claim.
From the very first moments, this officer skips the basic step of establishing the facts. Instead of asking DJ what he's doing, she goes straight to handcuffs with no obvious sign that he's trying to flee or resist. She then calls for more officers, escalating the situation even further. When DJ explains that other officers had already told him he was allowed to fly there, she simply dismisses it instead of checking the facts.
Tell your colleague to take the handcuffs off. It's not necessary. I'm not going to run away.
That's fine.
I'm making a video today.
Right. Which other colleagues did you speak to?
I'll explain. Take the handcuffs off. I'll sit down with you if you want.
I'm not taking the handcuffs off.
It's not illegal to fly the drone over here. You know that, don't you? It's not illegal.
Well, I'll find out.
Okay, fair enough.
I have the power to make reasonable inquiries.
Yeah, that's fine. Handcuffs are necessary. I'm not going to run away. I haven't resisted or anything. I'm clearly making a video, but your colleagues put them on. So that's up to my colleague. Every second I'm in these is obviously for you guys going to cost, because I will claim. Take them off. I'll sit down.
Yes, yes, overheard.
That's my colleague. She's put them on.
Okay. Are you happy to take them off? I'll happily explain what I'm doing.
They've been
Take the handcuffs off, please. Thank you.
Do you understand why we're doing what we do?
No.
DJ repeatedly tells the officer he's not going anywhere, yet she keeps the handcuffs on without identifying any clear risk. When he points out that flying a drone isn't automatically a crime, her response is simply that she'll find out. But police powers shouldn't come first while officers search for a reason afterward. When the cuffs finally come off, it only raises more questions about why they were used in the first place.
When you run out, like you have, out of control, put these on. You panicked.
Out of control.
You have a little bit. Your colleagues didn't do that.
Yes.
Come out, ask the male what they're doing, and if I don't give you a reasonable explanation, then you need to act.
You should be aware that officers can be varied.
Don't get those in the shot as well.
Officers can be varied of the surveillance.
Am I still detained?
No, I'm releasing you.
Okay.
Yes, you're detained. I need to obtain your details, please.
So, you've released me, but I'm re-detained, or? Can you say what section am I detained under, or no? Am I detained still, yes?
I would have to obtain your details if that's all right with you.
Under which section? If I was you, I'd just leave it there. I'll happily talk, but I wouldn't re-detain me if I was you. That's my advice. It's up to you what you do. I'm not running away.
Are you happy to stay and provide the details?
I'm happy to stay and talk. No details. Hello.
What drone have you got, mate?
The officer first tells DJ he isn't detained, then suddenly changes her position and says she needs his details. When DJ repeatedly asks under what legal power he's being detained, she fails to give a clear answer. Police powers must have a lawful basis, not simply rely on an officer wanting information. If an officer cannot explain the power they are using when directly asked, it raises serious questions about whether that power existed in the first place.
Do I have to show you?
Well, technically we have the power to search if we wanted, but I'm trying to...
Power to search or power to examine the drone?
Both
I
actually.
don't think you've got power to search because I'm no longer detained,
Okay.
but you do have power to examine the drone.
Yeah, I'm trying to explain it.
Go on.
Okay, it's just what make is it?
Well,
Make a model.
if I have to, tell me and I'll show you.
I'm making it so that I'm trying to avoid
3, 6,
having to do
sorry,
further
go with that
inquiries
code
because
number
if it's over a certain weight,
Yes. Would you like to know the weight of the drone?
what weight is it you got?
249 gram.
Right. That's fine. No,
Yeah.
okay. It's,
That's true.
I know exactly that type, and yes, he's licensed to. He doesn't need a license to fly that one.
That's fine.
Right,
Well,
which
I
is
wasn't
fine.
here, was I? I just came out.
6741. You've been very reasonable. Why has your colleague come out and handcuff me? Can I ask?
Okay. At the moment, I can't comment because I don't know because I wasn't here.
Okay. Can you explain why you did that?
I'm
or not?
very off people doing hostile surveillance.
Yeah.
Surveillance.
But what crime did you suspect me of committing with the drone? And I just, for my own knowledge, so I don't do it again.
Right, there's certain offences. One is that you can't fly within 50 metres of the person. That's part of the legislation.
Not that drone, right?
No, any drone you shouldn't be able to fly within 50 metres.
249 you can.
Yeah, no, within 50 metres it's any drone. You
No,
don't
over
need to have a license.
over 250 gram it is.
No, any
I can show you if you want.
No, it's okay. No.
One officer confidently claims they have the power to search and inspect DJ's drone, but never explains where that authority comes from, even after being repeatedly asked. Another officer insists the drone cannot fly within 50 meters of people, yet when DJ offers to show the official guidance, he refuses to look. If officers are enforcing restrictions, they should be willing to check the fact before insisting the public is wrong.
I'm quite happy you don't need a licence for that one, sir. We're not going to detain you further. With being seen, that's a type, we don't need to seize it or anything like that. What we would say is just be mindful of doing things like that.
You mean like explain to your colleagues earlier what I was doing?
Yeah.
I've done that.
I said, no, I'm just saying this. I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong.
It's not a case of
What
that.
we're
If
turning
our
around and
colleagues
saying
haven't
is,
told us, look,
Blind
we're here.
John-
Is that my issue?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's your issue.
Right.
But if we're not being informed of something, we have to react the way we have to react.
you could get an
That makes
officer.
sense.
You haven't reacted badly.
If that makes sense to you.
You came out very panicked. I was calm. You came out and you've made me irate, thinking, what the hell's going on?
To
Right?
explain one thing which
It's
has
my
been
job to
happening is-
act.
yeah.
It's my job to act.
Sir,
Were the handcuffs necessary?
at the moment, we
That
have
was my
the-
perception.
I'll explain to you. At the moment, we've got offenders in the rear yard. Right? People try to get them to escape or help them escape. Right? There's an ongoing incident going on in there where we have got people. Right? And
Is your yard secure?
right,
I presume it is, yeah?
people have got over it before.
That's not good, mate.
I know it.
That's not good.
I said we.
You mean out
The prisoner.
or in?
You
Yeah, they do
drone.
both.
They claim the situation happened because of poor communication between officers, but that internal failure shouldn't become DJ's problem. The officer says it was a job to act, but police action must also be lawful and proportionate. The justification then shifts to past incidents involving other people, but DJ should be judged on his own actions, not what someone else may have done before.
He was directly
Over the years.
above me, and I stood with the prisoner in the van.
You're in the middle, were you? Or the outside middle?
And your drone was above me at approximately 50 meters height.
It was lower than that. 30 meters.
Okay.
I'm allowed to do that though.
The prisoner who
Yeah.
I stood with said, I do not wish to be filmed by anyone, and I'll give my permission. Could you ensure that my privacy is respected?
That's unfortunate, isn't it? Because,
Well, he's a suspect at the moment.
okay.
But we're
He-
worried
he's
that
a
someone.
suspect.
Are you telling me you care about his privacy?
Yes, I do.
You're going to go in there, you're going to fingerprint him, take his photo, probably tell the media about the arrest. It happens. You don't care about his privacy, do you? Come on. You care about the drone being up. But it's legal, unfortunately.
Yeah,
And
we're
That's
happy
your
it's
opinion,
legal.
what I care about.
Okay, it's legal. We'll leave it to you, sir. But what we would be saying is, if you do fly something like over that, not every officer knows. And so you might be asked to account for what's going on.
I've got no issue with that.
Yeah.
I've got the issue of being handcuffed. Had you came out and just say stay here, all right, overreaction, but fine. I wouldn't have ran away. Handcuffs.
If you have issue with that, then you are quite welcome within your rights.
If the real concern was a prisoner being recorded, there were simpler ways to handle it. The officer could have repositioned, moved the prisoner, or simply asked what DJ was filming before escalating the situation. Instead, the drone was treated as a threat first, with the explanation coming afterwards. It appears the justification kept changing because the original response was becoming harder to defend.
Did you actually detain me for when you handcuffed me at that point? I know you undetained me, but what was it actually for at that point? Just so I know for my record, when I report it, what section of the law did you actually put them on for at that point? You know what I mean? You detained me, but didn't search, but you were going to, presumably.
Yeah. She has the power to search you under the, I'm trying to think exactly what, it's the, not maritime, it's the air law. They brought it out in 2016, but we have the power to stop and search people using the drone if we think that they are breaking the law. Right? Under that power, she has the power.
I've never heard of that one before, mate.
Yeah, it's strange enough, I've just checked, it's on the line.
You can do the terrorism act if you want to try that,
but it actually says that she has the power to stop and search you if she thinks that you're breaking some of the air rules. Right? I think
what, by flying? By flying?
Yeah, within 50 metres of people,
that's wrong, that is.
Yeah.
It's not within 50
that's what it says online, because
I've said earlier.
Yeah, that drone, that 249 gram, can fly as close to people or buildings as I like.
Yeah. That's the law. But we don't know it's 249 grams, do we?
We can't look at the drone.
But you come out and you say, get the drone down, which you're entitled to do, ground it. Can I check the weight?
That's the power that she's gone and searched you under. It's under that section, right? She has the power to stop and search you. If you have an issue with that, you are more than happy to report it to the West.
DJ simply wants to know what legal power he was detained under, but the officer never gives him a clear answer. Another officer says he looked up aviation law and suggests it give police the power to stop and search DJ. However, simply finding a law after the fact does not automatically justify the detention. If officers are relying on a specific legal power, they should be able to clearly explain what it is and why it applies.
Before you go, can you radio through if you need to and get the exact quotation of that maritime?
They won't have a clue because I've just looked it up on Google. If you look under that...
Can you do that for me now?
Officers reacted, something that she saw potentially have been an issue. We need to clarify details. She's acted under her own discretion.
Would you have done the same? Would you have handcuffed me?
Next time, perhaps, suspicion of crime will be there. I'll walk casually, with no rush.
My advice would to be run out if you need to, but when you can see I'm clearly not running away, and I'm clearly not going to try and tackle you.
Just a short distance from me, wait for the gates to open and see you there.
Film that. If we think a drone could be connected to an offence, we can make you land the drone, stop and search people or vehicles to find drones or drone equipment.
Yeah.
But that doesn't state the section of the
well,
law.
You can find
That's Google.
code and find it yourself.
So Part 3 of the Air Traffic Management and Unmanned Aircraft Act of 2021.
If we think the drone could be connected to an offence.
Yeah, which means that if it's over 250 grams and we think that you need a licence.
When DJ asks for the exact legislation, one officer admits he simply Googled it before coming outside. He later produces the Air Traffic Management and Unmanned Aircraft Act 2021, but still can't identify the specific section that justified the detention. Showing the name of an act isn't the same as explaining the power being used. DJ shouldn't have to research the law himself to find out why he was detained.
So you come out, you check, and if that's the case, if the drone's heavier, then you detain me and search.
Okay.
You don't come out and detain and then check.
That's the power that
You can detain, then check. We need to detain you, then check it. Then yes, we can detain, then check.
No, but you've got a right under Schedule 8 of that Act to come out, ground the drone, examine the drone. You've got the right to do that without any detainment. Come out, do that, and if it's over, then go further, right?
We go madness, because if you want to make a
No, we're not.
you can complain to West Midlands Police, but unfortunately we haven't.
You know you overreacted, right? You know that, right?
Okay,
I know
we'll
I
leave it
did
with
not
you.
overreacted, but I know this is a provoked stunt, so I'm happy to be on your show. Please make a complaint with the West Midlands Police.
I won't make a complaint with you guys, I'll make a civil claim with the lawyer.
Absolutely, yes.
It's fine, you're more than welcome to do that.
You are entitled.
Had you not put the handcuffs on, I did give you the opportunity to not do it.
Anything else you require from me?
Shoulder number 22384.
834.
Yeah. All right. Have a nice day.
Have a good day too. Thank you for your time.
The latest update comes from DJ himself, who says HNK solicitors have taken on the case and are preparing a letter of claim against West Midland Police. After everything's shown, it's easy to understand why the incident reached solicitors. DJ maintains that the law allows certain drone checks without automatically detaining the pilot, yet the officers struggle to explain why detention was necessary. Ultimately, the biggest issue is simple. Police powers should be understood and justified before they are used, not explained afterwards.